Okay, we're going to send it over to Alan right now. Keep track of that runway. There's your runway model.
Oh, it got dark. I got out of the lights right there.
No, that's the camera shutting down.
50 degrees outside right now. A little bit on the cool side. It is cloudy and a bit hazy looking. There's a little bit of patchy fog floating around Windsor out of the northeast at 8 miles per hour. To my eye, I'm not seeing anything hazardous in terms of driving conditions, but there are some pockets of fog, and some of it is somewhat thick, half-mile worth of visibility in Beeville, and then less than a mile out in Jim Hogg County, Hebbronville. But I think it's okay here in town to be driving around without concern in terms of dense fog, but just be aware that there could be little pockets of isolated thicker fog floating around. Northeast winds 6 to 12 miles per hour, mid to upper 40s and low 50s across the area. Gonna need a light jacket as you head out this morning, and you can't really see it on this map because it's so uniform, but there are some low-level clouds floating around. You see the gray hues. You can see it if you look where that boundary is up in North Texas. See the gray hues? That's the low clouds, and that's throughout the Texas. Higher altitude clouds showing up brighter on our infrared satellite imagery. Here's our front that came through yesterday. It's very close to the valley, right along the Texas-Mexico border. Rain is now moving away. Today's going to be mostly cloudy. And we'll get into the mid-60s after starting out near 50 here this morning. And that's because that front's going to gradually retreat back to the north both today and tomorrow. We'll be up in the mid-70s here tomorrow. And then we await the arrival of this strong cold front. It's going to be here between noon and 3 p.m. on Sunday. So early afternoon in Corpus Christi, a few showers and maybe an isolated thunderstorm possible with this. That chance is more likely to the north and east of us, near 80 right before the front, and then into the upper 50s and low 60s by sunset. After that, Monday is going to be a day we spend in the 40s, but the addition of patchy drizzle, not going to be nice in terms of being out and about on the early parts of next week. We may not even break out of the 50s until Thursday. So we're going to flip the weather switch, near 80 on Sunday prior to the front, down to the 40s all day on Monday. It's going to feel a whole lot like the smack dab middle of winter here, courtesy of this front. Upper 40s and low 50s this morning, mostly cloudy, and mid 60s this afternoon. Tomorrow morning, mostly cloudy still, some fog and low 60s, and then we'll be in the mid 70s with continued cloud coverage, mostly cloudy here on Saturday. Today, 65. It'll be coolish outside because, it's going to take some time to get from the low 50s to the mid 60s. So it's going to be kind of cool today. Mostly cloudy and an east to northeast breeze, 6 to 12. Tonight will be cloudy again with the redevelopment of some patchy fog and a low near 60 degrees. Mid 70s Saturday. And on Sunday, there's our cold front. We're going to hit near 80 right before it comes in. And then temperatures will spiral downward by sunset, probably in the upper 50s or low 60s, and then 40s on Monday with patchy drizzle as winter returns and stays here for it looks like at least a 3-day cold snap early next week. John Thomas.